Hidden deep within the uncharted jungles of the Congo are ancient tribes whose abilities surpass the limits of modern human potential.
How many uncontacted tribes are they aware of?
I think there's like over 100 different groups.
For centuries, these cultures have held onto mystical knowledge and powers that our ancestors once possessed, but modern humans have long forgotten. Their connection to nature and the unseen forces of the world have enabled them to harness extraordinary abilities that leave scientists in awe. These are the mysterious hidden tribes in the Congo. The Baka people. Once called pygmies, they are a group of hunter-gatherers who live in the rainforest of Central Africa. The Baka, who stand at approximately 5 feet tall on average, traditionally live semi-nomadic lives, but are becoming more settled due to deforestation and pressure from nearby Bantu groups. This change has had a major effect on their usual way of living, frequently resulting in exclusion and prejudice. The Baka have close kinship with other hunter-gatherer tribes such as the Bagyeli and the Twa. In the past, they created temporary shelters using huts constructed from bent branches and covered with large leaves. But recent influences have resulted in the building of permanent houses using materials such as mud bricks. Their subsistence is primarily based on hunting and gathering. The men are skilled hunters using poisoned arrows, spears, and the assistance of dogs. Fishing is also crucial to their culture. Men use a unique method involving chemicals from crushed plants to deprive fish of oxygen in rivers, making them easy to collect. Fishing and gathering are activities in which women and children play essential roles, as young boys start learning to fish from a young age, and women grow crops like plantains, cassava, and bananas. Beekeeping is also a significant activity, with honey being a prized commodity. In the dry season, the Baka are more active, venturing further into the forest to easily find fruits and honey. During this time, there is a lot of hunting and gathering, along with a stronger feeling of unity as they get ready for the difficulties of the rainy season. Despite external pressures, the Baka have maintained their language, also called Baka. While the language of their neighbors, like Kuzime, Bakum, and Bangando, is rooted in Bantu, the Baka language is suggested by some sources to belong to the Ubangian family. However, others argue it has Bantu affiliations. The Baka's social structure is communal, with decisions made by consensus, reflecting their deep connection to each other and their environment. The Baka's spiritual life is deeply connected to the forest, which they revere as the home of their supreme being, Kamba, and the forest spirit, Jengi. Jengi is seen as a mediator between Kamba and the Baka, acting as a guardian and protector. The Baka worship Jengi through songs and dances and rituals like Luma, which are performed after successful hunts or during important ceremonies, such as the initiation of young men into adulthood. These rituals reinforce the Baka's connection to their environment and their belief in the spiritual significance of the forest. The Baka are known for their traditional medicine, which primarily involves herbal remedies. Various plants are used to treat illnesses or infertility, and these remedies are so well regarded that even non-Baka people seek out their healers. While the effectiveness of these treatments is not scientifically proven, they are an integral part of Baka culture, reflecting their deep knowledge of the rainforest's resources. Now, to some intriguing beliefs about the Baka people. The Baka people have this mythical belief that centers on the creation mythos, and the first man, Maiyana, was created by the god Lomo. They believe that the first human, Maiyana, was instructed to wait for a companion at Ambingiri Mountain, where he encounters the seraphim lady, Miluma, and receives blessings from God. They are then given seeds of coffee, migberry, and gofo to plant, with specific instructions on how to use them to produce coffee, honey, and food. Maiyana and Miluma embark on a 20-day journey to the Morocco forest to plant the seeds. Throughout their journey, they are provided with leopard skin cloths and instructed to sing and dance while wearing them. The story continues with the couple settling in Morocco forest, planting the seeds, and having children and grandchildren, ultimately reaching the summit of a mountain where Maiyana passes away. What do you think? Could their beliefs of supernatural origin be founded? We'd leave you to decide. The Pende tribe. The Pende tribe is a unique ethnic group that has preserved its diverse cultural traditions for many generations. Having originated in what is now Angola, the Pende relocated to the Congo in the 17th century to avoid the expanding influence of the Lunda Empire. Today, the Pende people are split into two primary groups: the Western Pende, situated to the east of Yaka land, and the Eastern Pende, residing on the western side of the Kasai River. Even though they have distinct differences, both factions have a shared identity as Pende individuals. The Pende faced a range of historical obstacles, such as being conquered by the Chokwe in 1885 and being exploited by Belgian colonialists through forced labor and taxes. Despite these challenges, the Pende have succeeded in safeguarding their customs and cultural rituals, positioning them as one of the minority ethnic communities in the area, actively upholding their cultural heritage. Let's talk about subsistence for the Pende people. The Pende mainly engages in agriculture, growing crops like millet, bananas, peanuts, and maize. Their social structure is based on matrilineal descent, led by a chief in each lineage, without a central governing body. Women are important in agriculture and sell produce at local markets, while men clear fields, hunt, and fish to add to their diet. A significant characteristic of Pende culture is their dedication to maintaining their traditional art forms, specifically sculpture and mask crafting. These forms of art are crucial in their ceremonies and rituals, like initiations and funerary rites. Let's take a sneak peek into this initiation and funeral rite. The Pende tribe marks the passage from youth to adulthood with a customary initiation ceremony known as mukanda. Boys between the ages of 8 and 12 are initiated into the rites of adulthood, which include circumcision and a month-long period of confinement in a purpose-built camp. During this time, the boys learn important skills and knowledge, including the art of weaving minganji and gitenga masks, as well as the values and responsibilities of adult life in the Pende tribe. Meanwhile, in a separate initiation process called kiwila, the girls of the Pende tribe undergo their rite of passage under the guidance of the Nanga kiwila. Each initiation process represents a symbolic death of childhood and a rebirth into adulthood, teaching the young people the social norms, responsibilities, and customs of their tribe. As the initiation period comes to an end, a grand ceremony welcomes the proud young initiates back home, where they showcase their newfound knowledge and skills. The village comes alive with dances, songs, and vibrant masks. The young initiates even perform a mesmerizing stilt dance, symbolizing their emerging authority and wisdom. The Pende tribe also values their ancestral traditions, including the important funeral rites. According to their beliefs, the deceased became ancestral spirits, and their send-off was a crucial ceremony to ensure peace and harmony for the living. The healers and soothsayers play a vital role in appeasing the spirits through elaborate rituals involving dances, songs, music, and masks. It may interest you to know that despite the challenges posed by modernity and external influences, the Pende tribe remains deeply rooted in its traditions. The Mongo tribe. The Mongo tribe flourishes in the expansive Congo basin, which is famous for its thick rainforests and winding rivers. The lush surroundings are not only a scenic view, but also essential for the Mongo people, who have utilized their farming skills to thrive on the land. Over many generations, they have become experts in turning large areas of this rich land into successful farmland, producing important crops such as cassava, maize, and plantains. For the Mongo people, farming is not just a way to stay alive. It is what defines who they are. Their long-standing farming methods, handed down for generations, demonstrate a profound reverence for the environment. Family members working together are important for their farming activities, as they often collaborate to cultivate the fields. This collaborative initiative helps to guarantee plentiful crops and also nurtures a deep sense of unity and mutual obligations within the community. The Mongo demonstrate a harmonious connection with nature through their farming methods. They use techniques that focus on maintaining the fertility and productivity of the land over time. The harmony between farming and protecting nature is a fundamental aspect of their lifestyle, enabling them to uphold their farming traditions while safeguarding the ecosystem essential for their survival. The cultural legacy of the Mongo people is just as lively as the territory they farm. Their customs and festivals are deeply ingrained in their traditions, providing insight into their community life. The Ikanda Festival, which is a lively event, commemorates important agricultural milestones and collective accomplishments. In Ikanda, the whole village comes to life with singing and dancing, while elaborate feasts are made to honor the unity and strength of the community. The Mongo tribe views initiation rites as essential rituals for young men and women, holding significant importance in their culture. These rituals hold great symbolism, signifying the shift from being a child to becoming an adult. Every step in the initiation process is meticulously planned to teach important life lessons and skills, preparing the younger generation with the essential knowledge to succeed in the community. The political and social systems of the Mongo tribe are intricate and have a strong foundation in customs. At the heart of their system of governance is the establishment of the chiefdom, in which local leaders or chiefs hold significant authority over the community's matters. These leaders are often chosen due to their family background or proven skills in leading, guaranteeing that power is rooted in honor, experience, and a strong grasp of traditional practices within the tribe. In terms of social structure, the Mongo people are structured into groups called boloko, which are essentially clans or extended families. These clans function as unified groups, connected by common lineage and reciprocal duties. This design not only strengthens unity within clan members, but also establishes a structure for resolving conflicts and making decisions as a group. The Mongo turn to their traditional laws and advice from elders to help settle disputes. These elders, admired for their extensive understanding of tribal customs, mediate to preserve peace in the community by upholding justice, following their cultural beliefs. The Congo tribe. The Congo tribe represents more than just a community. It is a symbol of cultural strength and historical importance. Throughout history, the Congo people have not just survived, but have also significantly influenced the cultural environment of the area. Their intricate societal structures, long-standing traditions, and extensive history make them a fascinating tribe in the Congo. The impact of the Congo tribe can be traced back to the 14th century, when they founded the formidable Congo Kingdom. This empire, encompassing present-day Angola, Gabon, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, was a center of cultural and political power in Central Africa. The Congo people are well known for their sophisticated metallurgy, creating detailed artifacts that still fascinate historians and collectors. The mainstay of their economy is rooted in smithing and metallic artwork. Most of the artifacts crafted here have been exported globally. Talking about political structure, the Congo Kingdom was more than just a political entity. It served as a cultural center where innovation and tradition combined flawlessly. The empire was split into regions, with each overseen by indigenous leaders who answered to the ruler. This system of organization guaranteed efficient leadership and promoted the sharing of culture between different areas. Language is a vital component of the Congo tribe's cultural identity. The Congo people speak Kikongo and Lingala. These languages are key to their heritage and daily life. While Kikongo, spoken mainly in rural areas, links to the tribe's past. Lingala is not a Congo tribal language, but it is now a lingua franca in urban Western Congo. It is widely used in trade, media, and daily life. It helps the Congo people navigate modern life while keeping their culture. Congo culture holds spirituality at its core. It weaves a rich shade that binds the community together. The Congo people believe in animism. Let's put that in clear context. It holds that every part of nature has a spirit or life force. It emphasizes that all life is interconnected. One of the most striking symbols of Congo spirituality is the Nkizi figure. These sacred objects are believed to house the spirits or power of ancestors and are used in rituals for protection, healing, or justice. Nkizi figures are carefully made. They often have mirrors, nails, shells, and other decorations. These are believed to give them mystical powers. The concept of Minkisi, the plural of Enkishi, extends beyond physical objects to include sacred spaces like groves or rivers, which are considered dwellings for spirits. Rituals performed at these locations usually consist of music, dancing, and presenting gifts, all done to show respect to gods or ask for their advice. The Congo people also follow the Kimbanguist Church, which was established by Simon Kimbangu in 1921. This church combines Christian beliefs with the traditional spiritual practices of the Congo people. The Luba tribe. A key community in Central Africa lies in south-central Congo. They settled there as early as the 10th century. They are not merely settlers, but builders of powerful kingdoms. Their legacy is profound. They are known for sophisticated governance, rich cultural traditions, and deep spiritual practices. The Luba tribe's influence began to take shape in the 10th century, particularly in what is now Katanga province. From these early beginnings, the Luba people built a powerful empire. It became a major political and cultural force in Central Africa. The Luba Empire had a strong government and a vast trade network. These helped form alliances and boost the economy across the region. The Luba Empire's rulers, called Mulapwe, held great power. They oversaw vast lands using diplomacy and military might. These kings are skilled administrators. They unified the empire's diverse communities. The Luba Empire's legacy is a living tradition. Oral histories passed it down, keeping their achievements alive in the Luba people's hearts. Art plays a central role in Luba culture, acting as a means to showcase their intricate social structures and wealth of traditions. For the Luba people, art is closely connected to their sense of self, religious beliefs, and past. The caryatid stools are one of the most recognizable symbols in Luba art. These stools are more than functional objects. They are symbols of authority and spirituality. Intricately carved with figures representing ancestors, the stools embody the connection between the past and present, highlighting the importance of lineage and continuity in Luba society. Another remarkable aspect of Luba art is the Lukasa memory boards. Court historians called Mbudi use these boards as mnemonic devices. They help recall events, genealogies, and political ties. Each bead, carving, and pattern on a Lukasa holds meaning. They make the objects portable repositories of the tribe's collective memory. Masks also play a vital role in Luba culture. Luba masks are not just decorative, they are powerful ritual tools. They communicate with the spiritual world and teach morals at community gatherings. These masks show the Luba people's art and beliefs. Spirituality is an integral part of the Luba tribe's daily existence, deeply influencing their worldview and community practices. Ancestor worship is central to Luba spirituality. The Luba people think that their ancestors' spirits still actively protect and guide them in their lives. This respect for elders is apparent in rituals where gifts are given to request good fortune for wealth, well-being, and achievements. The Luba people believe that their ancestors' spirits still actively protect and guide them in their lives. This is apparent in rituals where gifts are given to request good fortune for wealth, good health, and success. The concept of bavidi, spiritual intermediaries, is another key element of Luba spirituality. These intermediaries serve as messengers between humans and higher spiritual forces, ensuring balance and harmony within the community. Their influence extends to various aspects of life, from conflict resolution to agricultural practices. Traditional healers, known as Ngangas, are also pivotal figures in Luba society. Nganga possesses extensive knowledge of medicinal plants and spiritual rituals, addressing both physical ailments and spiritual afflictions. The Mangbetu tribe. The Mangbetu tribe in northeastern DRC is famous for its unique culture and contributions to Congolese civilization. Their rich history, marked by artistry and unique traditions, fascinates those who study their heritage. The Mangbetu tribe is celebrated for its exceptional artistry and architectural innovation. Their traditional homes, known as Mangbetu huts, are proof of their creativity and craftsmanship. These huts are characterized by steeply pitched roofs made from natural materials such as bamboo and palm leaves. These structures are both useful and beautiful. They reflect the Mangbetu people's deep artistic sensibilities. The Mangbetu huts have a unique architectural style influenced by their landscape. They are a prime example of African architecture. Mangbetu artistry extends beyond architecture to include pottery and sculpture. The tribe is famous for their art, which features elongated human figures that reflect their unique cultural practices. These artifacts have intricate geometric patterns which serve practical and ceremonial purposes. Mangbetu art is beautiful. It combines function with elegance. Collectors and historians price it highly. The Mangbetu tribe have a complex, well-organized social structure before colonization. At the heart of this structure was the ruling class, known as the Mangbetu royalty, where kings and queens hold great power. They govern the tribe through a system that stresses hierarchy and kinship. This political group ensures the tribe is well-run and justice is fair. Leaders in Mangbetu society are responsible for maintaining order and peace within the community. This political structure ensures the safety and well-being of their people. They assign warriors to play a crucial role in protecting the tribe from external threats, ensuring the security and stability of the region. The Mangbetu's clear hierarchy allows for effective governance. It also fosters a strong community. Trade is another vital aspect of Mangbetu society. The tribe has extensive trade networks with nearby communities. They exchange goods like iron tools, pottery, and farm products. This interdependence boosts their wealth. It also strengthens ties with other tribes, helping the region prosper. One of the most distinctive and fascinating aspects of Mangbetu culture is their practice of head shaping. For centuries, this custom has intrigued anthropologists and outsiders alike. From infancy, Mangbetu children's heads are tightly bound with cloth. This elongates their skulls into a conical shape. This practice is rooted in cultural beliefs. It symbolizes beauty, intelligence, and high social status. An elongated head distinguishes the ruling class from commoners. It is a visible marker of identity and social status. Head shaping is less common now due to outside influences and changing views, but it remains a vivid part of Mangbetu heritage. The Zande people. The Zande tribe is an amazing community in northeastern Congo, near the borders with South Sudan and the Central African Republic. The Zande people live in an area filled with lush rainforests and savannas, making their home among the rolling hills and river valleys. This geographical setting not only shapes their way of life, but also provides them with plenty of natural resources. Their villages are often located along the fertile banks of rivers, where farming thrives. Farming is at the core of Zande's livelihood. The tribe practices slash-and-burn agriculture. They clear patches of forest to grow crops like millet, maize, and cassava. These staples form the backbone of their diet and are integral to sustaining their communities. Hunting also complements their agricultural pursuits. The dense forests offer a rich array of game, from antelopes to wild pigs. Zande hunters use traditional methods, like traps and spears. They craft bows from local materials. Their skills and knowledge, passed down through generations, are remarkable. A key aspect of Zande culture is their use of traditional medicine. This practice uses local plants' healing properties to treat ailments. They prepare leaves, roots, and bark to make powerful remedies for common illnesses. Traditional healers often use both physical and spiritual treatments. They do this to address ailments thought to have supernatural causes. Zande cultural practices are as vibrant as they are diverse. Social gatherings often feature music, dance, and storytelling. Each element weaves together to preserve its rich heritage. Celebrations mark important events such as harvests or rites of passage. These occasions bring communities together in joyous unity. The Zandes are known for their wood carvings and pottery. They are intricate and reflect their art and culture. The Zande people are resilient. They face land rights conflicts and pressure from neighboring regions. Their ability to adapt while maintaining their cultural identity is a testament to their strength and ingenuity. The Lunda people. As one of the indigenous tribes in Congo, it is on record that they were one of the early inhabitants of the modern-day Democratic Republic of Congo. While they settled in, they instituted a powerful kingdom that shaped Central African history. The Lunda people live in a vast, diverse territory that has lush savannas, dense forests, and many rivers. The Lunda people, a resilient tribe, are mainly in the Katanga region of the Democratic Republic of Congo. They also extend into Angola and Zambia. Their rich culture and history date to the 17th century. This varied landscape provides a wealth of natural resources, shaping the Lunda way of life and their deep connection to the land. Villages are often near rivers or fertile lands. This helps farming and fishing. In terms of settlement, they settle in rectangular huts made with local materials, such as mud bricks and thatched roofs. The houses are arranged in a unique circular layout around a central courtyard, acting as the village's focal point. This design encourages a close-knit community, with shared support and group unity playing a key role in everyday living. Farming is essential for the Lunda economy and plays a vital role in their means of living. Their rich and productive soils produce essential crops such as cassava, corn, sorghum, and sweet potatoes. These make up the foundation of what they eat. The farming abilities of the Lunda people have maintained stability in their communities. Besides agriculture, the rearing of animals is crucial for their survival. The Lunda breed and care for goats, chickens, and cattle. Men often venture into the forest to hunt or cast nets into nearby rivers. These activities show their strong bond to the land and its resources. They also highlight their ability to adapt and thrive in their environment. The Lunda people have a rich cultural heritage. Their customs and traditions reflect their history and values. A key cultural practice is the Mukanda initiation ceremony. It is a rite of passage for young boys into manhood. During this ceremony, boys are sent to a forest camp. There, they learn life skills and cultural values and undergo circumcision. This practice is thought to strengthen their bond with their ancestors. It also prepares them for adult roles in the community. Festivals are vital to Lunda culture. They are for communal celebration and cultural expression. The Chikalobwe festival is one of the most prominent. It features traditional music, dance, and elaborate masks that symbolize various spirits. These festivals allow for artistic expression. They also strengthen the bonds that unite the Lunda people. Historically, the Lunda had a highly centralized, hierarchical political system. At the apex of this system was the Mwada Yamvo, or king, who wields considerable authority over regional chiefs known as Mweni. The Mwada Yamvo, as a political leader, also has spiritual authority as an intermediary between the people and their ancestors. This dual role reinforced his status within society and ensured cohesion among the different clans and regions under his rule. It helps maintain order while managing complex clan and community relationships. The Lunda people are linguistically diverse, reflecting the complexity of their social fabric. Chilunda is the main language of the community. It unites various regions. The Lunda are often bilingual. Many also speak Swahili or Portuguese due to interactions with neighboring countries and colonial history. Spirituality is deeply ingrained in the Lunda way of life, with a belief system centered on ancestor worship. The Lunda people greatly respect their ancestors. They believe the dead influence daily life. Rituals honoring these ancestors often involve offerings of food or drink at sacred sites known as Lukumbi. They consider these rituals vital, believing they connect the living to the spirit realm. They ensure the protection and guidance of the ancestors. Animism also plays a significant role in Lunda spirituality. The Lunda believe in spirits residing in natural elements such as rivers, trees, and animals. These spirits are invoked for protection, guidance, and healing. These rituals are led by traditional healers called Ngangas, the Banyarwanda tribe. The Banyarwanda people are originally from Rwanda. They migrated over time due to various social and political issues. They have since settled in the Kivu region. The Banyarwanda are known for their lively culture and deeply rooted traditions. Their cultural identity is tied to farming, especially cattle herding. It is central to their society. Cattle are more than livestock. They symbolize wealth and status. They are vital to many traditional ceremonies. Some rituals cannot proceed without cattle. This shows their importance in the Banyarwanda's social and spiritual life. Farming is the main source of income for the Banyarwanda people. They grow different types of crops such as bananas, beans, sweet potatoes, and maize. The Banyarwanda employ traditional agricultural methods. They are well adapted to the landscape and weather conditions of the region. These methods have been handed down from one generation to the next. These farming methods support the community and serve as the foundation of their economy. Cattle herding holds a special place in Banyarwanda culture. The Ankola cattle breed has majestic longhorns. It is revered and vital to their way of life. They are vital in social transactions, dowries, and religious ceremonies. The social structure of the Banyarwanda is built on a foundation of kinship and communal living. Their society is organized into clans. Each clan has its leaders. They are the custodians of cultural norms and practices. These clans are the Banyarwanda's foundation. They ensure unity and tradition. At the helm of the Banyarwanda society is usually a chief or a council of elders. These leaders mediate conflicts, oversee land distribution, and enforce tribal laws. Their leadership is respected and is seen as essential for the preservation of order and tradition within the community. Language is vital to Banyarwanda culture. It enables daily interaction and preserves history and traditions. The Banyarwanda primarily speak Kinyarwanda. It's not just a language, but an art form. The Banyarwanda use Kinyarwanda to pass down folklore, proverbs, songs, and oral histories. These keep their cultural heritage alive. The Banyarwanda's religion is a mix of Christianity and ancient beliefs. Missionaries introduced Christianity, but the old beliefs have endured. This blend of spiritual practices shows the Banyarwanda's adaptability. They integrated new influences while keeping their traditional beliefs. Today, many Banyarwanda are Christians, and churches play a central role in their communities. Despite the spread of Christianity, the Banyarwanda still believe in ancestor worship and animism. Rituals involving offerings to spirits or ancestors are still practiced, particularly during significant life events like births, marriages, or funerals. These practices are seen as essential for maintaining harmony with the spiritual world. Festivals are also key to Banyarwanda culture. They foster unity and let the community celebrate together. Umuganura, the harvest festival, is a notable celebration. It marks the start of the harvest season. This festival is a time of joy and thanks. The community comes together to celebrate their crops. Umuganura features traditional dances that bring ancient rhythms to life. People wear vibrant attire that reflects their rich heritage. Communal feasts are held, showcasing the fruits of their labor and reinforcing the bonds of kinship and community. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.